This video has been on the back of my mind for about 5 months ago, and I didn't really want to make it because I didn't want to send any hates to them, and I also didn't want to get involved in that kind of stuff, but I couldn't just let it slide because that would make me feel bad. But I also want to say, before all you 9-year-old girls come at me, I just want to say that this isn't like a hate video like I hate Tsunami or I hate Familia Diamond. No. That is not what it is. This is just my problem with them, okay? I've also been waiting for someone to make like a good response video that actually has a point and stuff like that, but the only thing I see is videos like this. I'd also like to mention that this girl looks bored as hell. Alright, so I'm gonna start with this. The reason why this is bad is pretty obvious to any adult, but to anyone who's not an adult, I'll explain. This is incredibly disrespectful and triggering to anyone who has experienced a tough divorce or anyone who's experienced their parents divorcing. They basically made a post about, how we're gonna do like a prank or something like that about divorce and shit like that. And people were like really, really mad. Like they were so angry. They were sharing their experiences about how their parents got divorced and how their siblings cut themselves because of it. Now siblings have, or themselves have, like blamed themselves for their parents' divorce, even though it's literally not their fault. And for these fuckers to treat it like a fucking joke pisses everyone off. But of course, there were their 8-year-old fans who were like, oh my god, don't send hate to them. You're really mean. You're a jealous hater. You're so jealous. Leave them alone. As if Familia Diamonds are the victims and everyone else calling them out are the devils. I'm gonna move on to this. What's the problem here? Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because they monetize this shit. Do you have any fucking morals? Why are you so greedy and desperate to make money off of this? Like, you're rich as hell already, so I don't understand. Why can't you demonetize this one time? Sorry, I was a little angry for quote unquote nothing. I mean, it's clear that they don't give one fuck about their baby. I'm getting too heated. Let's just move on. Alright, so I looked for her TikTok and I found it through her mom's TikTok, but 2 years ago I saw her Tsunami dancing sexually, but when I went to her TikTok, the earliest video was from last year. So I assume she deleted videos or deleted her old account and made a new one because I can't find videos like that anymore. So March Palm was like he was a puppy and he went missing about like a year or two ago, and they've been really desperate to look for him. And the problem is that the way they handle it and the way they try to look for him is really bad. They feel like they need to like film every move of this case. And the problem is that they keep filming the people they suspect. Yes, they blur their faces, but they just like zoom in and then they follow them a few times. Like, if I was the person, I would probably call the police on their ass. You do not go around and follow people and zoom in with your camera as like a spy. That's something for the police to handle. I mean, look at the fucking thumbnail. They literally took a picture of this guy and zoomed in. Completely without any consent. Also, I might add, they also believe that every single Pomeranian they see is March Palm. Like, I get any dog could be, like, they just want to check, they want to know and everything like that, but that doesn't excuse you just following them around with cameras, zooming in on their faces, zooming in on their dogs. I mean, look at this one. They even openly admitted to spying on someone. And they're trying to say, oh, that's the person that took our dog, when they're not even 100% sure. So stop accusing him of that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a serious accusation about the parents. Yes, the kids love their dog. I'm sure they do, but the parents don't give one fuck about their dog. And I will show you why I think that. Look closely into this photo. Do you see the "we found him" part? Yeah, that's the clickbait part. And if you really care that much about your dog, why use him for clickbait? Again, this is not the kid's fault. It's the parents who don't give a flying fuck about their dog. And the kids aren't aware of that because they're so young. And of course, you 3-year-olds are gonna be like, but Estella cried, which is the mom, cried in when they found out that she was missing. So she must care. That's like proof. No, it's not. Women are notorious for fake crying. Like it sounds and it looks so real. And I don't know how they do it, but they can do it. I can't do that. That's like so impressive for me. Another theory could be she cared at the beginning, but when she realized that it's been 2 years, she probably doesn't care anymore and just wants to use him for clickbait and pretty much gives up but doesn't want to tell her kids that. It's serious to accuse someone of stealing a living, breathing being because, like, because it's a horrendous crime and, like, you don't want to be accused of that and you can actually end up in jail for that, whether it's a dog or a human or a rock. It's also, like, socially, it's serious because everyone's gonna hate you. You're not gonna have any friends. You're not gonna have family. You will forever be known for a dog stealer when you didn't even do it. You may also think, well, there's still a chance that they care because maybe they just want to update. Well, it's interesting that you say that because, like, they monetize this thing, so yeah, they don't give one fuck. I'm sorry to break it to you. I also want to apologize for my mic quality being utter shit. I don't have a mic yet, but my dad will buy me one eventually. Hopefully. Anyway, back to the March Palm situation. You realize that there are a lot of crazy people in this world, so if you go around and say stuff like, this guy took our dog, or, this guy hurt our dog, then they're gonna try to find him. And if they get doxxed or killed or whatever, then that is gonna be 100% your fault because this is your audience and you have a big audience. And even though you're not like sharing private information, you are still giving people clues on who this guy is. Like, people will recognize this park and they will try and find him, and when they realize that it kind of looks like him, like it looks like the bearded man through the blurred photo, then they will attack him or do something bad. And again, they don't know what this guy has done. They don't know if he has their dog because, like, it's unproven. They just assume, and then suddenly that's proof. Suddenly he's guilty because you think he has your dog. I mean, Pomeranians, they all look the same. They all have the same face. They all look exactly the same unless you, like, cut them or something. Cut their hair, and so it's really hard to identify a Pomeranian, especially from a distance, dude. Like, I'm just questioning, how did they not get in trouble for this? How has no one reported them? How has no one told the police? Like, these aren't children. I mean, their kids are children, I know, but the parents are the ones doing this and they're not children. They taught me this in like 3rd grade, not to take videos or pictures of people like without their permission, unless you are legally allowed to do that. Like you're a detective or police officer or whatever you are. If you have a license to do it, you can do it. Or if you work as in the government, you can do it. But they're not. They're YouTube celebrities. And even if these people did take videos, even if they did post it on YouTube, they didn't post it immediately. Like, I get I'm not an adult, and I shouldn't tell other adults what to do with their lives, but why is no one talking about this? Why is no adult is talking about this? I don't get it, so I have to do it. I know I'm taking a huge risk making this video, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Because I'm not gonna sit here like everyone else pretending like nothing is wrong and everything's fine with this family, because it's not at all. They're not innocent, they're not perfect, they're not amazing, they're not actually caring about their stuff, they don't care about their kids, they don't care about their dog, they don't care about anything else other than money and fame. Anyway, guys, this is going to be it for this video. I will make a part 2 about this family, definitely, especially about March Palm, and yeah, stay tuned.